The closest result coming in a league game on Boxing Day, 3-2 the score, and some of the goals were memorable. How's this for openers from Glen's winger, Tom Cleland? Johnny Jameson's free kick set up number 2, Billy Caskey's head doing the rest. The Glen's third was a bit special. Gary McCartney's skill and finish breathtaking. Linfield may have been down, but they weren't out. Stephen Baxter persevered, and the volley from Jim Grattan was first class. And in the dying minutes, a corner produced Linfield's second. Alan Dornan with the header. Yes, big 2 games are usually very special. Glentoran score first after half an hour. Gary Hillis and then Gary McCartney involved, leaving Raymond Morrison to find the bottom corner. 6 minutes later, it was 2-0. Justin McBride's corner, and John Devine's header flew in just below the crossbar. Then came 3 Linfield goals in 5 minutes to put the Blues on top. The first followed Alan Dornan's free kick. Stephen Baxter and David Jeffrey caused problems in the box, and Lindsay Curry got the vital touch. Linfield's second had a superb build-up. Curry, Stephen Beattie and the overlapping Alan Dornan opened the Glens up, and Martin McGahey was there with the finish. A minute later, the Blues got their third. Baxter again posed problems in the air, and Stephen Beattie was there to slide in the left footer. Both sides went close in the second half, but after McCartney's shot was blocked in 71 minutes, Raymond Campbell beat the onside Alan Patterson. 3-3 and a great advert for Irish League football.
Linfield have remained unbeaten in the league. Indeed, over the Christmas period, the Blues accumulated 10 points from a possible 12, including an accomplished victory over Glentoran on Boxing Day. Surprisingly, though, it's not the Blues strike force that has solely contributed to this success. Indeed, there are some unsung heroes in the side.
The back four have done really well.
Oval for the clash of the Belfast Big Two. The Blue Men arrived expecting victory over this currently less than impressive Glens outfit, and they got it, helped greatly by former Glen man Raymond Campbell, who had a superb game against his old employers. Poor old Gary Smith was the man deployed to mark him, but Campbell's skill was just too much to cope with, and it was Raymond's dexterity that set up the opening goal for Gary Haylock. It was a goal that Linfield deserved. Their first half display in particular was quite excellent. Glentoran created few chances despite some fine work by Neil Candlish, who tormented Alan Dornan here. He was probably the Glen's best player, and at the second attempt he set up Gary McCartney. He doesn't need the likes of me to tell him that he should have equalised. The Linfield second goal was magnificent. Between free kick and net, the ball didn't touch the ground once, and it was Desi Gorman who lashed a ripper past Grace. That goal added to Gorman's growing reputation. It was a strike of pure gold, and Linfield's all-round mastery alleviated any prospect of post-Christmas indigestion for manager Trevor Anderson.
I was delighted because everybody battled for each other, and I don't think you could turn around and say that there was any bad players out there. Obviously, Soupy turned it on the first half. A wonder goal from Desi, and well, we're up there.
Home side wouldn't have minded a blue Christmas, and it looked that way as Gary Peebles gave them the lead. But white is the seasonal colour, and the Glens had reverted from their traditional green, red and black for the occasion. Justin McBride almost equalised, but after John Devine was sent off, striker Trevor Smith ensured a share of the spoils for the 10 men.
Out of the last 4 games, 3 of them we have murdered signs, Carrigrange, Distillery, and we've got nothing for it. Cliftonville last Tuesday night, we've got nothing for it. Today we got a point. I just told the players
yesterday, but Glentoran didn't have an awful festive lot to cheer about. A ricochet Justin McBride header was the closest they came in the opening 20 minutes. Alan Dornan, playing at left back in a reshuffled Linfield defence, tested Glen's keeper Neil Armstrong from distance. And the Glentoran back four was altered as well. Colin Nixon in the centre, George Neal at right back, due to the suspension of Michael Smith and John Devine, whose height was certainly missed as Linfield took the lead. Alan Ewing's header making it 1-0 to the Blues. The Glens still worked hard to create chances. Eddie Cunnington will be disappointed he didn't do better here. Then the bright snow obviously impaired Neil Armstrong's vision as he picked up a back pass. Indirect free kick awarded. Darren Erskine miscued. Glentoran left their best football of the half to the end, but found no way past Blues keeper Darren Crawford. Deputising superbly for Wesley Lamont, he produced 2 fine saves. The first from Cunnington and the second from Londoner Glenn Little, who displayed some silky skills. Unfortunately for the Glen men, not often enough yesterday. In the second half, the orange ball burst and the fans weren't happy. But the ball couldn't be changed, only white ones left in East Belfast. And the fans weren't the only ones who had trouble seeing it. Glenn Little did have the ball at his feet somewhere when hacked a couple of times. But it wouldn't be Boxing Day without a bit of a scuffle. Although Jeff Spears needlessly wanted to take the fight somewhere else. The Glentoran defence certainly didn't catch sight of the ball or Alan Ewing as he scythed through to pop in Linfield's second. Ewing epitomising the Blues' prowess in the midfield area yesterday. Glentoran didn't quite throw the towel in just yet. Trevor Smith had his header cleared off the line by the extremely effective Philip Nell. But Ian McCush sealed the 3-0 win for a patched-up Linfield team without the likes of Gorman, Campbell, Byrne, Fenlon, Beattie, McLean and Miller. The Blues sliding back up the table.